Hi everyone, so I'm here today to do a video about my favorite cruelty-free products that I've been using and loving a lot lately. And I do want to put a slight disclaimer on this video that to the best of my knowledge, everything in this video is cruelty-free. I have been working really hard to email these companies, to read these statements, to make sure that what I'm telling you is correct, but please, by all means, if you know any differently about any of the products I'm about to show you, please, in the nicest way possible, just let me know the knowledge that you have about these products. For example, if something's not cruelty-free, if you could just let me know, if you send the company an email and they let you know, or how you know that they're not cruelty-free, because, like I said, to the best of my ability, everything I'm about to show you is cruelty-free. So, the first product I'm going to show you, I'm going to kind of start with skincare, I guess. And the first thing is this Juice Beauty, the Organic Solution Blemish Be Gone. And I love this stuff. This is a serum that you put on any blemishes that you may have. And this is actually neat because it's a rollerball serum. I got this in my Birchbox, not this exact one. I got a little sample, and the sample lasted me forever. And I absolutely love the sample. It, you know how sometimes when you put those acne products on pimples and things like that, they'll really dry your spot out a lot, and you kind of get that white, sometimes when the product's dry, you'll get a white crusty look on your face that's not attractive. This stuff is great because you roll it on and it doesn't dry it out in the same sense, but it works really well for your blemishes. So this, again, is the Juice Beauty Blemish Be Gone Serum, and I'm absolutely loving this. The next thing I have here is something that I recently got that I have just fallen in love with. And this is the Alba Botanica Natural Hawaiian Facial Scrub, Pore Purifying Pineapple Enzyme. So it's basically just a facial scrub. And I like this because it's not a super heavy exfoliant. They're very fine microbeads in here, or very fine scrubbies in here. And this actually reminds me a lot of my Clinique 7-Day Scrub, which I don't think I have any more of, and I won't be repurchasing because they are not cruelty-free. So this Alba Botanica is fantastic, and this comes with 4 ounces, and you really don't need much, maybe like a dime to a quarter size, and just, I like to use it in a circular motion, and this stuff smells amazing. It smells like it would suggest pineapple, and very tropical. I love anything tropical smelling, so this has been a big hit for me. Every time I use this, my face just feels super soft, and I absolutely love this. I picked mine up at my local Target for $9.99. There is a website that NYC Georgette suggested, and it's Vitacost.com, and I looked and they have this for, I think it was $7.89 on Vitacost. So there is a little bit of a savings at the Vitacost website, but I don't think this was too terribly expensive at Target, $9.99. So love this stuff. The next thing I have is my Milani. This is the HD Advanced Concealer, and this stuff is fantastic for my under eyes. This particular color is a little on the pink side. I got this to mainly be an under eye brightener to go on top of my concealer, or on days when my eyes didn't need heavy concealer. But just needed a little bit of brightening. So it's just one of those click pens. And like I said, mine is a little more on the pink side, just to kind of give that extra brightening effect. So just one little swipe under each eye, pat it in with my ring finger, and it's a really great brightening product. And the next thing I have to show you is my Skindinvaia No More Shine Makeup Finish Oily Skin Formula. And I emailed Skindinvaia and I read over their statement, and from the sounds of their statement, they don't test on animals, they don't ask others to on their behalf, there's no third-party testing. They said that none of the manufacturers of their ingredients do. Their products are not sold in China, so they're not subjected to the Chinese policy of testing on animals. So I'm choosing to believe Skindinvaia that they do not test on animals, and I will continue to use this product unless someone else knows otherwise. But this is fantastic, especially because I live in Florida, so we're in the hottest part of the year, or we're getting into the hottest part of the year, and without this stuff, my makeup tends to just sweat and just slide off my face pretty much. So this stuff really does help. 16 hours, I don't know, I really don't think I've worn my makeup for 16 hours in the recent past, but I think it definitely helps to extend the length of the wear of my makeup. So I really like this. Then for my, for my eye primer, I'm really loving the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. And before this, I was using Urban Decay Primer Potion, and on a whim, I just decided to try the Too Faced, and honestly, I think I like the Too Faced Shadow Insurance better, which, regardless, I'm not going to be buying the Urban Decay Primer Potion ever again. But the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, I think, has not only been a great alternative, but I think it's outperformed the Urban Decay. I find that sometimes when you apply the Urban Decay, it got a little tacky, which was nice because I thought, oh, okay, well, tackiness meant that it's holding on my eyeshadow better. But the Too Faced actually dries to more of like a silky, powdery finish, and I find that it holds my eyeshadow just as well, if not better, than the Urban Decay. So love this stuff. As for eyeshadow, again, like I said in the beginning, this company, as far as I know, they are cruelty-free, but Wet n Wild by far has my favorite drugstore eyeshadows, and I just pulled out this particular palette. I have a bunch of the single color icons, I have a bunch of the trios, and a couple of the 6 pans, but this one is the Wet n Wild Walking on Eggshells palette, and as you can see, this palette looks atrocious because it has been very well loved, but this palette is just perfect for an everyday neutral eye. Some days if I'm running super late, I will just take this light pink shade and put it all over my lid and a little bit of liner and I'm out the door. But these 3 colors work really well together. This brow bone color is pretty, but it is a little bit on the shimmery side. So what I do is instead of this color, I use this color in my inner corner, and then I'll use the Wet n Wild single eyeshadow in Brulee, which I did not bring in here with me, but that's basically just a matte cream highlight, and I'll use that underneath my brow bone because I usually don't like to have a shimmery color under my brow bone as a highlight. I like that on the inner corner. So love this palette. The next thing I have, I guess I'll move on to, since we're with the eyes, I'll move on to my eyeliners, and by far my favorite cruelty-free eyeliners are the Physicians Formula, and I have 2 different types here. I have their cream gel liners, which are my favorite cream gel liners of all time. These things are fantastic, and they're so affordable. This is a trio here, and I think it retails for $10.99, but their products are always on sale. Buy one, get one 50% off, 40% off, lots of different sales, so as long as you kind of time it right, you can get a really good deal on these. But these trios, they're great. They haven't dried out. They're really easy to apply. They're long lasting. This one came with a black, a brown, and a purple. And then I also have basically those in a retractable form here. And this is just the twist up automatic liners. And again, I love these 2. These come in packs of 3 as well. So the Physicians Formula liners are a win for me. The next thing I have is my new favorite brow pencil, and this is the Jordana FabuBrow eye pencil. And a lot of you know that I have trouble finding a brow pencil that really kind of matches my eyebrow color, because they're either too dark, because my eyebrows aren't black, they're either too dark, they have too much hint of red in them, too much hint of blonde in them, too much something. This Jordana pencil is the closest that I've come to finding something that matches my eyebrows without making them look crazy, and it's just really, I mean, it's a simple pencil. It is a sharp one that you have to sharpen, but it's a normal size pencil, and then it comes with this mini brow brush here on the end just to kind of, you know, go through your brows and groom them a little bit. So I've absolutely been loving that. As for brushes, I haven't really delved into a lot of different makeup brushes. I've been concentrating a lot on makeup and skincare, so I'm not quite sure a lot of different brands of brushes that are cruelty-free. I know for a fact that EcoTools or EcoTools are cruelty-free, and I just pulled out 2 here that are my favorite to show you. This is the concealer brush, and I've had this one for a while. Absolutely love it. It does a great job with your concealer. It's kind of fluffier. Sorry guys, mine's a little dirty, but it's a little fluffier than your typical flat concealer brush, but I think it helps to kind of blend your concealer much better than a typical flat one. And then this is my EcoTools blush brush, which for me is the perfect size just to kind of dab my concealer on, or, you know, swirl it, or however you want to apply your blush. This is perfect. To go along with that, my all-time favorite blushes. I love Wet n Wild blushes. They have some fantastic ones, but the ones that I find myself reaching for every single day now are my Tarte Amazonian Clay blushes, and this one is in Exposed, which is kind of a much more neutral color. Just, it's darker in the pan than it actually shows up on your skin, but it's a really great one just when you want a little bit of color but nothing that's noticeably peach or noticeably pink. It's just a really nice neutral one. And then this one is Blissful. This is just a really gorgeous pinky peach color. So these are 2 that I've really been loving lately. As for, let's see, lip products, these are 2 that I've actually had these for a while, and they've been in a couple of, well, one of them's been in a couple of my favorites. The other one's a new one from me, and these are the Milani HD Advanced Lip Colors. The first one is in Classy Nude, and you all have seen these in my video, in my favorites videos before. They're basically like a combo I'd almost call them like a combination between a balm, okay, it's like a lipstick with the moisturizing properties of a balm. That's what I would call it. This one, again, is in Classy Nude, and you all have seen this one in my videos quite a few times. It's just a really great one to apply on the go. And then the second one that I have here is Candy Apple, and Candy Apple is a newer shade for me, but it's just a really pretty red shade here. I'll swatch this for you so you can kind of see. This one's a reddish pink shade right here. And then the Classy Nude is one that I reach for a lot because it's definitely a Your Lips But Better color. So obviously on the top is Candy Apple, and on the bottom is the Classy Nude color. Just a really great, easy, on-the-go lip color. I have a lot of trouble with my lips being super dry. And I find that these not only don't dry my lips out, but they give them an immense amount of moisture throughout the day. It's a joy to reapply these because they are so moisturizing, but yet they still give some nice color. And then the last thing I wanted to tell you all about was what I am using for my hair right now. Because again, like I said, I've been concentrating a lot on cosmetics and skincare, so things like makeup brushes and hair products have kind of gone by the wayside. But this is one company that I have contacted, and they were very transparent with their animal testing policy, answered all of my questions to a T, and so I do believe that they are cruelty-free. And this company is one and only, and this is their Argan Oil Moisture Repair Shampoo and Moisture Repair Conditioner, and I use these together, and these are also sulfate, phosphate, paraben-free, which I think is fantastic. I haven't done a lot of research at all on sulfates and parabens, but there have been a lot of different studies done suggesting that they are not the best things to be using on your hair, skin, anything like that. Like I said, I haven't done the research on parabens, but there have been inconclusive studies linking parabens to certain diseases. I don't want to go into that because, like I said, I really haven't done much research on that. But if I can find something that I love that happens to be sulfate and paraben free, then that's awesome. So again, these are really great for my hair. I have really thick, normally pretty frizzy hair, and the shampoo and conditioner is really great. I also use the one and only Argan Oil in the ends of my hair after I get out of the shower, and I've been loving those products. So far those are kind of the products that I've been loving for about the past month, and like I said, to my knowledge, these are all cruelty-free. If you know otherwise, please let me know, and I would love to know some of your cruelty-free favorite products. And until next time, stay beautiful. Bye.